let's talk about the Jerusalem syndrome. But before, please like and subscribe. That helps the channel. The Jerusalem syndrome, maybe you have never heard about it. It's a very strange phenomenon that happens when people goes to Jerusalem. Now, the interesting thing about this is that when people go to Jerusalem, if they are religious people, they get affected by this syndrome, especially they are Christians. It's three types of people that get affected. Christians, number one, Muslims, number two, and Jews, number three. And these three belong to the Abrahamic religion. And this is how this syndrome happens or works. When people choose to go to Jerusalem, they take the plane, they prepare their trip and everything. They are normal, perfectly normal people. And when they take a flight over there, they arrive, everybody's happy. Let's say it's a family. And then after 1 day or two of being there, one of the family members start feeling weird, start getting crazy ideas, and start feeling like he's not herself or himself anymore. Well, after the second day or third day, these the person want to wander by themselves in Jerusalem. They don't want to be with the group anymore. And then off they go. And next thing you know, they went to the hotel and took the sheets out of the bed. They wrapped themselves on it, and they are somewhere in Jerusalem preaching that they are Jesus, that they are this prophet it's in the Bible hundreds, thousands of years ago. Completely crazy. Even was a woman that went to the hospital screaming that she's fixing to have baby Jesus. And she was not even pregnant. Well, all this crazy stuff. But then when they leave and they are in the plane, they go back to be themselves again. Normal. And they feel ashamed of the way they act. They cannot even believe they act that way. Well, my answer to this is what I have talked about it before. And it's the astral parasite. It's the religious astral parasite. I call it that way. It's many astral parasites that affect people in many different ways. But the religious astral parasite affect people and take over their mind, then their subconscious mind and the entire self. That is why you see these people that when they get in religion, they get fanatic and they become a different person. It's because this parasite control these people completely. And this parasite was created or is used by these intelligent energies that people believe is God, and to control and keep people enslaved, especially in those in the Abrahamic religion. We're talking the Christianity, Muslims, and the Jewish people. They are infected with this parasite, and don't matter what, don't matter if you prove to them with science that they are wrong, they will never accept it because they are not themselves. And under the influence of this astral parasite, a lot of these people has done horrendous things to humanity. They have burned people alive in the name of God. They have done torture. They have tortured women and men in the name of God, and they are still doing it in some countries. They don't do it in this country just because the law don't allow them to do it. But I believe that if these people was not under the influence of this astral parasite, they will never do stuff like this. Just like when they are in Jerusalem and they get possessed by this astral parasite in such a strong way, because the energy of the astral parasite vibrates so strongly in Jerusalem that they lose their mind completely. It's something very interesting. If you go to Jerusalem just because you want to go and visit the town and look around, and you are not a religious person, you never get affected by that Jerusalem syndrome. Never. The only people that get affected by the astral parasite is, number one, Christians, Muslims, number two, and Jewish. And all of them belong to that religion, Abrahamic religion. And again, if you want to know more about the astral parasite, check in one of my videos. I talk about it. But I believe that this Jerusalem syndrome is the perfect way of seeing this astral parasite working in a matter of days. Think about it. Research about this Jerusalem syndrome in Google, and you will know more about it. In the meantime, keep yourself out of religion, enjoy your freedom, and have a wonderful day.